Cameron Laure has officially stepped down from his role as president of the Police Welfare Association, bringing an end to a career he says always expected would last no more than 2 decades. He says he had originally hoped to retire between 2020 and 2021, but the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted much of his planning and pushed his timeline forward.
Being part of my life's journey to retire from the police force after 20 years of service. I think when you're young and you have strength, you can take on new challenges. So I didn't want to wait until I got to 55 to start on a new challenge. I'm young, I'm strong, and I think the time is right. You know, there are so many opportunities out there outside of the police force, and I wanted to explore that.
Laure, who retired on November 14, 2025, said he had no plans to make a public announcement. However, after someone posted a false political message about him on social media, he says he felt he needed to address the situation directly.
You know, I didn't think it was necessary to do so. I was the president of the Police Welfare Association, a police officer, and I was doing everything, you know, as a president and as a police officer, nothing political. So that really didn't bother me. But now that I am a civilian, you know, I can and I will defend myself at every instance. And I will speak truth to power every time that I have to as a civilian. And I will let nobody take advantage of me now or use, you know, my positions, my past positions as president and police officer to make any statement that would cause disaffection or bring the police force into disrepute.
His retirement comes just as the country prepares for the next election, and he says he has no intention of staying away from the polls.
My retirement came just around, you know, the announcement of the date of elections. It is what it is. I am a St. Lucian and I am a voter, and I will vote. I have always voted. I've never shied away from the ballot box, and I will not shy away from it. And I've always encouraged everybody to vote. The only difference now is I'm a civilian, and I can openly express myself, you know, as a voter in this country.
A successor has not yet been named, but until next year's elections, Vice President Alzaria Francois will take on Laure's duties and lead the association in the interim. Chloe Dantes, NBC Prime.